People will genuinely be like, you think you better than everybody because you go to the gym and you eat healthy. Yes. Yes. Of course I do. Of course I am. But
Crazy to know how people, when you get in shape, and people just hate you for being in shape. Like, it has always come from the people who aren't in shape. Motherfuckers that refuse to go to the gym, that make every excuse in the book, they hate the fuck out of you. They hate the attention that you get. They hate the respect that you get. They feel like they deserve all that attention and that respect. They hate the fuck out of you. And a lot of times too, it be the people that's closest to you, the ones that you thought was in your corner. They hate the living shit out of you. Anytime you're doing what they like, this guy think he's so cool. Who does this person think he is? Them muscles don't mean shit. They'll sit there and tell you quickly, the muscles don't make you bulletproof. God damn, bro, you that mad? Like, why are you mad that I got in shape? Why are you mad that I decided to change my life? Why are you mad that I'm getting attention now? Why are you mad that people find me attractive now? You feel entitled to that? Okay, take your punk ass to the gym, change your life, do what you need to do. But don't hate me because I'm where you could be. I'm probably where you should be, but you just refuse to take the necessary steps. But so you decide you want to tear down my shit. You trying to rain on my parade.
Let's talk about the 7 types of haters on Skinny Talk. If you're on your glow up journey, you've probably met these type of people before, and I'm going to translate to show you why they are hating. Starting with number 1 is the "that's not realistic" hater. They'll usually say things like, "Oh, it must be nice to have that much time in your day to get on your walks, go to the gym, meal prep." These haters are mad that you are finding the time to do what they are not willing to do. Your effort is exposing their excuses. Number 2 is people who compare your diet being on the mindful side restriction. To these type of haters, they find any kind of mindfulness like a restrictive diet because they've never experienced any kind of balance. It's really just reminding them that they have no self-control. This one will probably come to you after you've lost the weight and kept it off for a while. But number 3 is the people who say, "Oh, you naturally were skinny like that." They don't want to believe that hard work can beat genetics. They're just trying to convince themselves that you are just lucky, even if they have proof of your hard work. Another one is a hater that says, "Oh, I tried what you said, but it didn't work on me." Spoiler alert, they did it for 3 days and expected their waist to go down by 3 inches. This is a really common one, but the one that says, "All you do is care about how skinny or your looks." Why are you so obsessed with being skinny? These people compare taking care of your body to hating yourself. But in reality, taking care of your body and making it at its most optimal form is loving it the most. Here's the truth. When you glow up, it triggers people who haven't. It's not personal, it's projection. Stay consistent anyway.
Be really honest, society doesn't like when you get in shape. The majority of society, the main promises they make to themselves about, "I'm gonna lose weight, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna get in shape, I'm gonna do this," the majority of people don't keep that promise to themselves. So when you start getting in shape, when you actually keep your promise to yourself, the people that keep the promise to themselves, they end up facing slander or they're getting downplayed by the people that didn't keep their promises to themselves. Remember that the obesity rate and unhealthy people are going up and up and up in US and United States. The obesity rate is only going up. So the majority of people that are looking at this, the people that are in shape and stuff like that, now they're starting to look at them like, when you get in shape and stuff, that's why you have people that be with you at first, because the motivation is strong at first. People be like, "Oh yeah, I'm finna do this, I'm doing that." When they're in their motivation phase, they want to hear everything about health and fitness. But as soon as they fall off, which is around like 2 weeks or 3 weeks time or something like that, a month, they don't get the body of their dreams by the end of the month. Now, they don't want to hear anything about fitness. Anything somebody says something about fitness is offensive to them. They come up with movements and all this other stuff to hide behind excuses. They have all these types of groups and a whole bunch of support systems that just be behind them and be like, "Oh man, we're not worrying about this. We don't care about our body. We love ourselves the way we are." When deep down, you want something different for yourself. So you're basically just lying to yourself in order so you can stay in comfort because you weren't up for the challenge that it really takes in order for you to get in shape. That's the main thing. I've been through it where like, dang, when it happened over a course of when I just messed up on my diet for like 1 day, and I'll be like, dang, I don't even want to look at no fitness content. I don't want to hear about no fitness content, about no dieting or none of that stuff when I've cheated on my diet, and I feel bad the next day. It's been like that because I was operating off my feelings and all that. But a lot of people, they just give up on it every day. And now the target of their frustration is people that are in shape. It's really themselves, because they look in the mirror every day. You're reminded of the promises that you didn't keep to yourself, and you know you wanted to change. And now people that are the walking manifestations of what you were supposed to do for yourself, they cause some type of stress and aggravation to that person. You see what I mean? So it's like, dang, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is what I'm supposed to be. They stuck to it. And all of a sudden you don't wanna be around them. So now you're gonna have people that's falling off on you because you kept your promise, and they can see it. They got a front row seat to you keeping your promises to yourself. Your body is your physical manifestation of you keeping your promises to yourself, your disciplining yourself. So when other people see that, society, the majority of society couldn't keep that promise. So they don't want to hear that. They don't want to see that stuff. You know what I mean? They want to downplay it. Oh, it ain't that serious. It ain't all that. You know, all that type of talk, because they can't just get it the way they want it. They ain't get it the way they wanted to get it. You know what I mean? They couldn't keep that promise to themselves. It required effort. It required consistent discipline that they just didn't have. They couldn't buy their way into it. You see what I mean? So that's the reason why society really hates when you get in shape. And this is why you're going to have problems when you get in shape. You're going to have people falling out with you when you get in shape. All that kind of stuff.
If you want to know who your real friends are, get skinny. Get skinny, lose weight, get healthy, go to the gym, take your vitamins, do all of the things to become a better person, and watch all of your friends one by one start hating you. And that's a little dramatic. I don't mean all of the people in your life, but the insecure ones, if they see you do well, they are going to hate it. Whether they're doing better than you or they're doing worse than you, it doesn't matter. They're not going to want to see you do well. I don't mean to sound all cynical, but I've been dealing with this my entire life. And it's not necessarily the body that they're jealous of, or your job, or your income, or whatever. It is the fact that you have what it takes to get there. And it is shining a spotlight on them, saying, hey, you can do this too, but you're choosing not to, and that is what they hate. People see your potential and it really pisses them off, because you need drive, discipline, sacrifice, and hard work to get anything in this life, and they know you have it and you didn't just buy it at the grocery store. So anyways, don't be offended if people start to hate you once you start getting skinny, losing weight, bettering yourself, making more money, whatever that might look like, because it's only human nature, it's natural. Take it as a compliment and keep it moving. But I will say, stay far away from those people who are like that. Don't tell them your business. Don't be all happy to tell them your achievements. Just keep them at arm's length. And like I said, know who your real friends are. And if you don't know who your real friends are, this will tell you.
When you get in shape, you're making them sick, man. Sick and tired of their damn self. Because you ain't did nothing to them. You ain't did nothing to them. So all them little smug looks that they be giving you, all that little smacking little teeth and trying to look the other way and all that other stuff, you ain't got nothing to do with what they got going on with their mind. Just because you in shape and you looking good. Trust and believe me, people are feeling some type of way every time. I know I made a video about this, but this is a daily thing. This is going to happen on a daily basis. I'm talking about, you got to stand out physique. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. We got to keep reiterating, because, man, I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And I'm not being superficial. I'm not being delusional or none of that stuff. I know what it is. I know what it is. Especially when the obesity rate is going up. This is the type of, this is the type of reactions you finna get. You gonna be walking in places, walking to these rooms looking good, thinking that you did something wrong. You ain't did nothing wrong. If anything, you just holding up a mirror. You just walking with a mirror. And everybody can see themselves. And they don't want to stand next to you. They don't want to be in comparison with you. It is what it is. I'm just a messenger. Don't shoot me.
You will get hated on once you start losing weight and you finish losing weight. So this is what I used to look like before I started losing weight. I was 190 pounds at 6 foot tall, and I was clearly fat and overweight. Didn't look like I actually worked out. But after losing 45 pounds in over 6 months, this happened. I got a comment on one of my recent videos saying I'm a twig and I should just shut my mouth and not even talk about diet advice because I look skinny. Now this comment actually made me laugh, and it's always from people that are like this, that are hating on me, because I would never want to look like that at all. Yes, I admit I'm skinny, but I can see my veins, I can see my definition, I'm more confident within myself, and I actually like what I see in the mirror. What I'm trying to say is people are always going to hate on you regardless, and people don't know actually your whole story, so don't let it get to your head. Because whenever I do get a hate comment, I always just ask myself, would I trade positions with this person right here? Absolutely not. Because think of it this way, you will never get hated on by someone who who you would want to trade places with. And you will never get hate from someone that is in a position that you would want to be in. Meaning someone above you is not going to hate on you. It's only going to be people that are at your level or below you that are going to drag you down. This guy clearly has an insecurity and he didn't actually care about where I came from. So that's exactly why he left that hate comment.
When you're in shape, people are going to hate on you regardless. See, they're going to hate on you for the same thing that they ignore on average looking guys. You can have an overweight guy, right? Put on a t-shirt. Nobody gives a fuck. But you put on that t-shirt and now your arms are bulging out, your chest is filled up, and people are going to say that you're showing off. People are going to say, oh, that guy looks like he needs a bra, right? Let an average guy put on some fitted jeans, right? Nothing, again. But you put on those same fitted jeans, you know you haven't skipped leg day, and now your pants are too tight, or you're a try-hard. Guys, they're not sitting here hating the clothing on the man. Because again, average guys put on the same thing, they can care less, right? They hate what that fit is exposing. It's exposing them to the lack of discipline that they have, the lack of self-control to shut their mouth and stop eating so much, right? Their ability to settle for less. And see, this is what your body is doing. It's acting as a mirror, reminding them of their own weakness. And here's the difference though. You can throw on the cheapest shirt from Target and make it look like a designer brand because you're built, you have that frame to fill it underneath. But a same guy who's average, who's too busy complaining about guys that are in shape, they'll spend hundreds of dollars on oversized clothing that still doesn't cover up their insecurities. So don't you ever shrink, guys. Don't ever shrink yourself to make another person feel comfortable.
To be the bearer of bad news, but there's not a single aspect of your life that won't get better if you're physically healthy. People hate on people who go to the gym and eat healthy and saying that they're restricting their life, but in reality, what you guys don't realize who don't work out and eat healthy is that you're restricting your life so that you don't have to restrict some food and you don't have to go to the gym and you don't need to temporarily, have some pain. Whereas the people who have figured it out that eating healthy and restricting some foods now and then actually makes your life not restricted. Do you know how nice it is to wake up in the morning and not have brain fog? You know how nice it is to wake up in the morning and have energy? You know how nice it is to not have your tummy ache all day? You know how nice it is to feel strong and able to do the things that you need to do throughout the day? You know how good it feels to be able to sleep through the night? And yeah, you know what? We are a little bit vain. You know how nice it feels to look in the mirror and like what you see? Put on an outfit and just put on the outfit and go out and feel good? That's quality of life right there.
One of the biggest keys and signs that you are like at your top elite shape at your particular gym is when people in the gym don't even like you. Like, I know I got haters in my gym. I know for a fact. Some of the shorties at my gym that are mutuals between me and another individual who will smile in my face, but behind closed doors, he'll say anything and everything to diminish my character. But my point is, when you're in a situation where you go to the gym and you have even haters in the gym, because notice how a lot of times with people that are in shape, right? We have haters in society all over the world, outside of the gym. And you would think if you were to go to the gym where everybody does the same thing as you, they're there for the same mission, oh man, everybody here gonna be my friend. No, that's not true at all, because just because someone goes to the gym does not make them in shape. A lot of them eat like shit. They just lift weights and they don't change. Their body does not change. They have insecurities. That's what got us in the gym in the first place, right? But there's a difference between people who actually go to the gym to change their body and it changes as they go, and people who just go to the gym thinking they're changing their body, but they don't apply the correct principles to change their physique and be that top elite in shape level. Now, when you're at that top level, you are going to have haters even in the environment where you would think you wouldn't have haters. Does that make sense? Like me, I know I'm one of the baddest looking motherfuckers in any gym I go to. It's not just my gym, it's every gym. Because I have like that 1% body. And I don't say that arrogantly. I'm just realistic with the shit. I know what the fuck I look like. My body is T, my boy. So like I just know how the ball rolls, man. And I feel like the people who get along with the most people in the gym that don't have the haters are the ones who, no offense, are the ones that aren't. They're not all that, from the neck, between the neck and the toes, they're not all that. They just go to the gym. Like I'm trying to like really explain it the best I can.
When it comes to people that really have snide remarks about you, when it comes to you being strict and disciplined, A lot of times they're not mad at your choices. They're mad that you're exposing their choices. You're exposing their habits, their bad habits. And no one's called them out on it. But now here you come around, you're strict, you're disciplined. You don't want to eat that. You don't want to drink that. This is your routine. And now it's exposing their bad habits throughout the years. And they're going to feel intimidated. This is why I say when you become in shape, when you get in shape, you become a threat. You become intimidating. People are going to feel insecure, not because you're in shape, but because you're exposing their bad habits.
It's always the people that don't go to the gym that have something to say about people that go to the gym and have muscle on them. Oh, that's unattractive. Oh, you look scary. Oh, there's no need for that. Oh, you can't move. If you ran on a treadmill just as much as you ran your mouth, your back wouldn't be as big as a B.
Why do random people just come up to you and try to rationalize and validate why they're eating like shit as you're just casually eating your meal prep? Without fail, oh, I normally order a salad, or oh, I normally eat so much healthier, but I just didn't have time. Who are you talking to? Yeah, well, with all that muscle, you can't fight. It won't stop a bullet. No one with actual muscle mass is saying that. It's always some dude who's like 4'11" that's built like a Slim Jim. Every single time I've been on prep, I go home during peak week and my mom's friends say, oh my God, I just want to throw a burger at you. Oh, just eat a burger. All those muscles isn't functional. That'll never apply in the real world. I played professional baseball. What do you mean functional? If there was one thing that would have helped my baseball career, it would have been being stronger. If someone taking control of their physical health tweaks you out that much, I don't know.
To my brethren of the bulk, to the men of mass, I want to make something crystal clear. Brother, they were always haters. Your glow up didn't create jealousy. It just exposed it. You didn't change, you evolved. You got in the gym, you built the body. You built the body, you built your body. You got discipline, you took control of your life, and suddenly, all of a sudden, the people who once loved you, they're quiet, they're distant, they're bitter. Why is this? It's because your progress reflects their laziness. Your growth reminds them of every excuse that they made. Your transformation is a mirror, and they can't stand it. They can't stand when it shows like that. Let's get one thing straight right now. Muscle threatens the insecure. I repeat, muscle threatens the insecure. Discipline irritates the weak. Power makes the powerless squirm. You leveling up didn't make you cocky. It made them uncomfortable because now you're undeniable. You're not the same guy anymore. Brother, you walk different. You talk different. You stand different. You look like you're built for war. And guess what? You are. Every side comment, every passive aggressive jab, every you've changed or you're obsessed comment, good. Let them talk. That's confirmation that you are on the right path. Your physique is a filter. It separates the real from the fake. The ones who clap for you versus the ones who secretly pray for your fall off. So what do you do now? It's time to double down. Train harder, eat cleaner, go darker. Let your success suffocate their doubt. Because if they hated your potential, just wait until they see your final form. Brother, they were never your friends. They were your audience. Understand the difference. Watching, waiting, hoping you stayed average. But it's too late. You've already built the momentum. There's no letting up. Now it's time to actually finish the job. Because every set that you hit, every pound that you gain, every goal that you crush is another reason they'll never say your name again. Keep getting bigger, keep going, keep getting louder, and keep getting unavoidable. This is your revenge arc, and it's only just begun. It's time to get massive.
This comment right here is so fucking real, and no one really talks about it. It's like when you get in shape and you're fit, right? You got people that will admire you, congratulate you, support you, and everything. But then you also have a massive, and I mean a massive group of people that will literally tear you the fuck down and resent you for absolutely no reason. It's like when people hate like you when you become successful. You know, if you become successful and you get great in life and you start living your life to the fullest, you got a lot of people that fucking hate you for absolutely no reason. You've done nothing to them. So when you get in shape, right, you're going to have a group of people that's going to look at you like, oh, you think you better than us? You think you better than the rest of us? No. I just made a fucking decision to benefit myself. For my life, for my health, for my improvement, for my physical well-being. I made a choice for me. You chose your path. Why are you mad at me? And we really don't talk about it. Why is it that people that are in shape get so much fucking hate? Why are you mad at me because I chose to get in shape? Why are you mad at me, huh? Is it because all of a sudden I got more attractive? I got muscle, so I'm getting attention, and you want the attention? Is that what it is? Because honestly, When people get in shape, a lot of times we be wanting to bring people along with us. Come on, get on this train. Get on this fit train. Get these gains with me, whether you a man or a woman. Fit people want to see everybody fit. We want to see everybody succeed because we understand the benefits. We understand how healthy it is, how strong and motivating it is to be able to kick those bad habits that hold you down. While everybody else want to sit out there and have a good time and eat the good shit, like, come on now. We know what the fuck is bad for us, bro. But yet we get all the flack. We get all the hate. It's almost like the fit people are the villains in the story and the out of shape people are the heroes. And it depends on what story is being told. Because the fit people can be the heroes because we're saving you from yourselves. We're helping you. We're motivating you, right? We're saving ourselves. And the other people that are motivating you and trying to encourage you to make bad decisions and bad habits, them the villains. What the fuck?
They be like, oh, so you rapping now? I line them up with the bars and I punch them like Pacquiao. Look at the L's and I'm passing out. I ain't the best, but I'm on my way up there without a doubt. I was pathetic and hella broke, learning from poverty just like a sponge. I just got a soak. Down on my luck, but I got a stroke. Nigga,